Chapter 2. The Anti-Prophets. Eric Mallory sat across from Paul Clifford in a sleek, minimalist office that smelled of expensive leather and ambition. The walls were lined with books, scientific journals, history texts, works of philosophy, not a single Bible in sight. A crystal decanter sat between them, filled with a rich amber liquid. Paul poured 2 glasses, sliding one toward Eric. "We have a proposal for you," Paul said smoothly, leaning back in his chair. "Something bigger than debates, bigger than books or lectures. We want you to help us prove once and for all that God does not exist." Eric smirked, picking up the glass but not drinking. "You don't have to convince me. I've been doing that my whole life." Paul nodded. "True, but you've only been dealing with symptoms. Religion is a disease and you've been treating it with aspirin. We're offering a cure." Eric raised an eyebrow. "Go on." Paul gestured to the man sitting beside him, a physicist named Ahmad Zaman. He was in his mid-30s, sharp-eyed and analytical. "Ahmad, explain." Ahmad cleared his throat. "We're developing a form of time travel. Not science fiction, not theory, real functional temporal displacement. It's not ready yet, but we're close." Eric leaned forward. "Time travel." Paul smiled. "We don't just want to debate religion. We want to erase it. We want to go back and stop it from taking root. If we remove the foundations, the entire structure collapses." Eric exhaled, setting down his glass. "You're serious?" Paul nodded. "Deadly serious. We can undo thousands of years of superstition, conflict, and scientific stagnation. No crusades, no inquisitions, no faith-based wars. Imagine a world that never needed to escape the Dark Ages, because the Dark Ages never happened." Eric ran a hand over his face. He had spent his entire career tearing down faith, but this was something else. Ahmad leaned in. "And here's where you come in. We need a leader, someone with vision, someone with credibility." Paul spread his hands. "We want you to be the CEO of the Anti-Prophets." Eric blinked. "CEO? You'll help us develop the technology. You'll help us secure funding. You'll be the face of the movement. We have investors, but they need someone with your expertise, your reputation. You're the missing piece." Eric chuckled, shaking his head. "And if I say no?" Paul took a slow sip of his drink, unfazed. "Then faith continues, religion thrives, and in another 100 years humanity is still kneeling before an invisible God, fighting wars in his name. But if you say yes," Ahmad finished for him, "you can be the man who killed God." Eric felt his pulse quicken. He should have laughed, walked out, but instead he heard himself ask, "Where do we start?"